At this time, I ask that you please stand and welcome our Superintendent, Board of Education, honored guests, and the Pittsford Sutherland High School class of 2025. Please remain standing for the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. I am Mark Puma, the principal of Pittsford Sutherland High School, and on behalf of the entire faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 133rd commencement honoring the class of 2025. It is my privilege to introduce those joining me on stage this morning. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Seated to my right in the front row are Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Michael Pirro, Board of Education President, Mrs. Robin Scott, Board of Education President-elect, Mr. Jeffrey Casey, Board of Education Vice President, Mrs. Sarah Peluzio. Seated in the second row, Board of Education members, Mrs. Renee Sanchez-Gazakis, Mrs. Emily Kay, Mr. David Burke, and Mrs. Kim Hewells. To my left, in the front row, will be Mr. Tyler Manchester. Oh, there he is down there. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Linda Dickey. Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Mrs. Heather Clayton. And seated in the second row, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Mr. Sean Clark. Director of Student Services, Mrs. Shana Kataya. And Director of Special Education, Mrs. Elizabeth Woods. Let's give a warm welcome to all of our honored guests. I would like to welcome and thank the Sutherland faculty and staff who are here today, as well as those who are joining us from Calkins Road Middle School, Allen Creek Elementary, Jefferson Road Elementary, and Menon Center Elementary School. You've played a key role in the lives of these students from their earliest days until now. Thank you for being here on this special day. Thank you. And finally, thank you to our National Honor Society members who have greeted our guests this morning and will be helping throughout the program. It is with heartfelt pride that I stand before you this morning. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. It's a day that marks not just the end of your high school journey, but also the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with promise, potential, and purpose. To our graduates, you did it. You've crossed the finish line at one of the most formative experiences of your lives. And while today is about you, it is also about everyone who walked this path with you, your families, your teachers, your friends, and your community. Each of them played a role in helping you reach this moment, and I know they are beaming with pride today. Over the past 4 years, I've had the privilege of watching you grow, not just academically, but as individuals. I've seen you tackle complex ideas in the classroom, engage in spirited debates, create incredible art, perform on stage, compete on the athletic field, and serve your community with compassion, and integrity. I've seen you support one another through challenges, celebrate each other's victories, and foster a sense of collaboration within our school. You've lived through a time of rapid change, technological, social, and global. You've adapted to new ways of learning, new ways of connecting, and new ways of thinking. And through it all, you've shown resilience, creativity, and heart. These qualities will serve you well in the years to come. As you prepare to move on to the next stage of your lives, I want to offer you 3 guiding principles from our school's touchstone, 3 simple but powerful ideas that I hope you will carry with you wherever you go. The first is community. Community is the foundation of belonging. It's what connects us, supports us, and helps us thrive. Be a part of something bigger than yourself. Contribute to the well-being of others. Build bridges, not walls. Whether you're in a classroom, a workplace, or a neighborhood, foster a sense of unity and a shared purpose. When you lift others, you rise too. The second is respect. In a world that often feels divided and fast-paced, respect is a powerful force. It begins with listening, truly listening to others. It means honoring different perspectives, treating people with dignity, and recognizing the value in every individual. Be respectful not only to others, but also to yourself. Set boundaries. Stand up for your values, and remember, respect is the foundation of trust and collaboration. The third is integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It's about honesty, accountability, and staying true to your values. As you navigate life's challenges, let integrity be your compass. Make choices that reflect your principles. Stand up for what's right even when it's hard. And remember, your character is your legacy. Build it with care. To the parents and guardians here today, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifices, your encouragement, and your unwavering belief in your children. You've nurtured their dreams, dried their tears, and cheered them on every step of the way. This moment also belongs to you. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your dedication, your passion, and your tireless commitment to these young people. You've not only taught lessons, you've inspired minds, shaped character, and changed lives. You've been mentors, role models, and champions for our students, and Sutherland is better for it. And to the class of 2025, thank you. Thank you for the energy, the laughter, the challenges, and the memories. You've left your mark on our school, and you've left it better than you found it. You've shown us what it means to lead with heart, to learn with purpose, and to live with kindness and compassion. As you walk across and leave the stage this morning, know that you're stepping into a world that needs your voice, your vision, and your values. Go forward with confidence, knowing that we believe in you, we're proud of you, and we know that you will succeed. Congratulations, class of 2025. It is now my privilege to call upon Superintendent Pirro to share his greetings.
Good morning. Prior to coming up this morning, I spoke with Mr. Puma briefly, and he shared with me that this is one of the best senior classes he's ever had the privilege to work with, and he mentioned respect, kindness, and hard work. So if we could start by giving our graduating seniors a round of applause for all they do. Seniors, today in this packed venue, we celebrate you. You have worked incredibly hard throughout education and overcome countless obstacles along your way at Sutherland and beyond. But despite the challenges, you're here today. You made it, and we're all incredibly proud of you. Today, you graduate from one of the best high schools in the nation, and without question, you are prepared for the next exciting journey. As each of you know, not every day at home was easy. And not every day at school was easy. At times, you leaned on others for support, and that's perfectly okay. In fact, it's a testament to the strength of the community that is here this morning that's helped guide you through. I'd like to take a moment to thank those that have supported you over the years. To the parents, guardians, family members, and close friends that are here with us today, we thank you for your wisdom, your patience, and the love that you've shared with your graduate. Your sacrifices and encouragement have played a critical role in bringing them together in this moment right now. To the teachers and staff, thank you for nurturing not just academic growth, but the growth of the whole student. You have served as coaches, cheerleaders, counselors, and role models. You should take great pride in knowing you have helped prepare these graduates to be successful in whatever they choose to do moving forward. I also want to express my gratitude to the Board of Education, who continue to deeply value and support the importance of education. Their commitment to high standards and to providing the best experiences for our students has made this day possible. So I thank you. And finally, to the graduates, I want to thank you for making all of us so proud in so many different ways. You are a remarkable group, and I'm truly honored to stand here before you today. As I reflect on your graduation, I think of how rare it is in life to receive a fresh start, a chance to literally do anything you set your mind to. This morning is pretty cool because each of you start with a clean slate, an opportunity to shape your world however you see fit. This should fill you with excitement and empowerment. With this new beginning, know that you are prepared to become exactly who you want to be. As Nora Ephron once said, and I paraphrase, your education over the past 12 years has been a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead, starting in about 45 minutes. From this moment forward, you have the chance to reflect on everything you've learned, your mistakes, your challenges, your successes, your joys, your regrets, and use all of those lessons to guide you from this point moving forward. And as you look ahead, I encourage you to seek out your true self and define your own purpose. Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely said, "To be yourself in a world that's constantly trying to make you something else is life's greatest accomplishment." So I encourage you to be comfortable in your own skin, be proud of who you are. And if the person you showed the world in high school to wasn't your true self, now is the time to change that. This is your chance to truly live authentically. And to live authentically means knowing yourself, your beliefs, your values, your passions. These will be your compass, helping you stay on course when life gets difficult. I challenge you to discover what inspires you and motivates you and to live your life through that purpose. Lastly, remember there are no obstacles you cannot overcome if you stay true to yourself and give life its all. Learn from everything you've experienced during your 12-year dress rehearsal and strive to live a life that you can be proud of. And when you face struggles or obstacles, reach out to the people who've supported you to this point, including all of us that are here today. We'll always be here for you. I wish you the best of luck with your clean slate and everything you do beyond today. Congratulations, class of 2025, and I ask that you please make good decisions as you celebrate this momentous occasion. Best wishes to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pirro. At this time, I would like to call upon our concert choir under the direction of Mr. Brian Boer to perform "In My Life" as a dedication to the class of 2025.
Places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better, some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some are living.
Our seniors participate in a selection process to identify one honor graduate to speak at commencement. It is therefore my pleasure to call upon Rai Kawakyu O'Connor, who will speak on behalf of the honor graduates. Please welcome him to the podium.
Good morning, Sutherland families and friends. I'd like to thank you again for being here to celebrate the class of 25, and I'd like to thank the class of 25 for electing me to be the honor speaker at this morning's ceremony. When Mr. Manchester first messaged me to let me know that I'd gotten this role, I was so excited that I started preparing the speech immediately. And as I sat down at my desk and booted up Word, I realized that I didn't take public speaking and I don't know how to prepare a speech. So I did what I would expect many of my fellow classmates to do when confronted with a difficult assignment, and I ignored it until my first draft was due. I tried to recall past graduation speeches, but they were mostly all about COVID, which I think we're all tired of hearing about. The truth is, I don't have any special wisdom to bestow upon all of you, or any special story that'll help you succeed in the future. I'm in no place to act like I know something secret that you don't. After all, we all grew up together. I remember playing during recess with many of you, learning our times tables, and stressing together about watching the video. But after the years of our casual goodbyes turned into final goodbyes, I couldn't help wishing that I could keep growing up with all of you, wishing I could see everyone's future successes. Every day, I'd come to school and be inspired by the passion I saw in my peers. I would see it in our athletes who would put in work on the field, court, track, pool, or mat. I saw it in the display cases and walls around school, where our artists would proudly display their beautiful pieces of work, a representation of their creativity and dedication to their craft. I saw it in our auditorium, where our musicians and performers would spend hours pouring their heart out into music, and in our classrooms, where scholars would tackle difficult concepts, complex themes, and intricate equations, all in the pursuit of knowledge. It is these devotions and how much we care about them that make this class special, and these devotions that make me confident that you all have the determination, ambition, and strength to achieve whatever future you're dreaming of for yourself. While today is a celebration of our hard work, it is important to remember that we wouldn't have made it here today without the help of countless others. So please, make sure to take some time today to thank your parents, who believed in us, who supported us through our endeavors as we discovered who we are and what we love, who raised us to be the young adults we are today. Take time to thank your teachers, who had patience when we were struggling, who helped us feel more at home in their classrooms, and who became role models and friends, and who never gave up on us, even when we might have given up on ourselves. And take time to appreciate your friends, who stood up for you through thick and thin, appreciated you for who you are, and gave you a small piece of them for you to carry throughout your life. None of us would be here today without our supporting cast we were blessed with. And finally, I'd like to personally thank all of my fellow graduates. You've shown me the strength of diversity, the value of empathy, and the importance of passion. While today, when you cross the stage, you'll be walking away from your childhood and support systems to continue your education, chase a career, serve in the armed forces, or pursue whatever future you've set out to do. Remember the kindness you were shown in Pittsford. Remember the opportunities that you're given, and remember that you have the power to achieve your dreams. Everything the world has to offer is out there waiting for us. Now we just have to go find it. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Rai. As we move to the presentation of diplomas, we ask our guests to not leave your seats for the purpose of taking pictures. All-Star Imaging will be taking photographs after students receive their diploma cases and walk down the ramp. Now to the presentation of diplomas by Board President Mrs. Robin Scott and Superintendent Mr. Michael Pirro. Mr. Manchester and Mrs. Dickey, please move to the lower podium to announce our seniors. Board President Scott and Superintendent Pirro, it is with great respect and pride that I present to you the Pittsford Sutherland High School class of 2025.
Amani Basil Abu Baker. Keegan Patrick Aaron. Costanza Alvarez Sanchez. Jack Andrews. Junse Arita. Hannah Badre. Naveen Bansal. Dadfar Barmak. Thomas Richard Benedetto. Maxwell Alexander Benoit. Dylan Jaden Batia. Hayden James Birch. Catherine Ella Borgadas. Levi James Borelli. Declan Everest Brindisi. Martina Bianca Calabrese. Zachary Fritz Canning. Christina Elena Castillo. Arthur Cavalcanti. Owen Francis Cavalier. Winshawn Chen. Griffin Circoni. William Christie. Joseph Jackson Clark. Mary Catherine Cleary. Daniel Ryan Cohen. Ajalan Cromartie. Ethan Joseph Daly. Sebastian Alec Darcy. Charles Thomas DiCamilla. Talia Sidney DeCourcy. Francesca Etane Dini. Ella Margaret Lane DeLoe. Ella Morgan Devaney. Adriana Diaz. Joseph James DeBella. Lauren Elizabeth Diedel. Clara Sloan DeSenza. Raya Dixit. Kelly Dykens. Emma Lynn Edwards. Friana Engineer. Eleanor Ursoy. Juan Carlos Evans. Grace Evans. Samuel William Fagan. Caroline Julia Fitzsimmons. Skylar Ann Eileen Fliss. Emma Sadie Fogel. Madeline Nicole Friedman. Victoria Frola. Juliet Marie Gammett. Damani Gano. Christopher Gargan. Sarah Gargano. Molly George. Catherine Rose Gibson. Lena Elizabeth Gilbertson. Hannah Glanton. Braden Getz. Roman Goldstein. Daniel Gorin. Sydney Oon Gosink. Julia Brunelli. Vansh Gujarati. Henry Everett Haddinger. Lily Hall. Jacob Harry Haldo. Joy Marie Hanna. Marion Hannah. Athena Catherine Harryram. Zamaria Harmon. Aiden John Harney. Hannah Bryn Hemerick. Paulino Hernandez. Deborah Joanne Hewitt. Diego Antoria. Jason Whipple Shue. Ichin Hu. George Lee Wong. Brody Huber Fleming. Amanda Huerta Andrade. Julia Maria Hunt. Audrey Jansen. Emily Jansen. Christopher Ethan Johnson. Joseph Edgar Jonason. Nevea Rebecca Joseph. Libby Lois Giuliano. Sophia Elizabeth Karpovich. Audrey Kaufman. Ryden Kuwaku O'Connor. Jack William Kessler. Donna Kahn. Douglas Michael Kleber. Yash Kotrika. Braden Michael Krenzer. Evan Joseph Lacanina. Jordan Nicole Leader. Josephine Arden Lehman. Quentin J. Lewis, Jr. Casper Lowe's.
Chase Madel. Corin Mehmoodi. Jack Silvio Mangione. Laura Menjerovic. Lucas Nicholas Martin. Guillermo Martinez Gallego. Lily Anna Mastro Simone. Karat Kaur Methan. Madison Elizabeth McLaughlin. Theodore Monroe McNair. Alicia Maroni. Kira Morella. Waylon Meyer. Stefano Mihalitsas. Rafael Chiari Miranda. James Mitchell II. Genevieve Rose Moore. Jaden Morel Cleggett. Graham Paul Mossman. Ella Lucille Murphy. Jack Brendan Murphy. Catherine Page Neufegleis. Charles Pierce Newton. Alia Jean Nicholas. Corey Nala Nix. Caroline Rose Oliark. Jordan Elizabeth Osborne. Owen Matthew Osborne. Megan Irene Otero. Zola Popovich Payne. Nasir Parker. Lou Jean Parasol. John Robert Peartree. Arik Robert Pellegrino. Evan Jacob Peterson. Nolan Chase Patron. Luke Ashton Phillips. Michael Logan Pinkowski. Ella Nicole Pizzanelli. Natalie Alexis Panamarov. Peyton Alexander Porter. Ian Portuando. Stanley Powers. Grace Cecilia Prasad. Raymond Preble. Melita Proano Alm. Allison June Prophet. Owen Zachary Ralph. Leah Emily Rashid. Trevor Harrison Reynolds. Ella Darlene Rice. Drew Nicholas Ricketts. Eleanor Ames Riley. Charles Ritter. Isaac Rizzo. Marin L. Rowe. Neve M. Rowe. John Christopher Rubert. Ethan Tyler Rouet. Elizabeth Rumble. Charlie Thomas Ryan. Yusha Rizan Sadiq. Hazal Sahin. Haley Elizabeth Sarr. Franklin Scharf. Noah Schwartz. Joseph Andrew Shapiro. Jack Shaw. Maura Noreen Sheehan. Farhan Sheikh. Sohan Shrikande. Alexandra Madison Sipple. Reed Elizabeth Smith. Aiden Thomas Sorrells. Devin Spencer. Marianne Spira. Avery Murray Stadler. Neil Martin Stancampiano. Lila Jean Starbird. Charles Wright Stoll. Zayden Patrick Swartz. Mia Tentalo. Signe Marie Tempest. Theodore Andrew Tempest. William Reese Tempest. Joseph Pietro Terra. Samuel Thompson Stone. Charles Vincent Thyroff. Logan Matthew Tomini. Anna Sophia Treasure. Caroline Triolo. Ryan Paul Tuttle. Gage Van Quickelberg. Rohit Varma. Olivia Bridget Verasi. Nathan Sari Walbaum. Harper Elise Wallace. Jayla Vinay Walton. Kimberly Wong. Neve Wells. Caitlin Marie Wilmarth. Elizabeth Wilmot. Paris Ashlyn Rhonda Wilson. Elijah Benjamin Winter. Cameron Elizabeth Lastowski. Elijah Wormsley. Alexander Wu. Shushu Wu. Matthew Sia. Elijah Yar. Farhan Zaman. Alexander James Zimmerman.
Senior Class President Hazal Sahin will share her reflection and officially lead the class in the changing of the tassel ceremony. Please welcome her to the podium.
Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2025. Thank you all for being here today. My name is Hazal Sahin, and I'm honored to stand before you to deliver this speech. Today we are celebrating a moment that I'm sure we all thought would never come. This day marks the end of our childhood and our time at Pittsford, but more importantly, it marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. I've known since the beginning of this year that I'd be giving this speech. At first, I was excited, but as the day drew closer, the excitement turned to something else. Not the fear of public speaking, thanks to Ms. Hastings' public speaking class for helping with that, but the fear of the end. The end of high school, the end of seeing our closest friends every day, the end of living in the homes we've known our whole lives with our parents. What I've come to realize is that tomorrow, the day after graduation, is just another day in all our lives. We'll wake up the same people with the same friends and the same knowledge of the world around us. I see that it is much more of a beginning rather than an end, a chance to take everything we have learned these past 12 years and use it to transform into the person we want to become. As I reflect on our time at Pittsford Sutherland, I think about what I learned. I took many classes from all levels and subjects, from calculus to ceramics. Now it's true, I may never use limit notation or power rule again, but what I will carry with me is what I observed from Mrs. Main: how to lead with positivity, kindness, compassion, and respect. Some of us may never need to analyze another Charles Dickens novel, but we learn to think critically and identify a deeper meaning. And while I'm pretty sure that I'll never throw another ceramics pot again, I'll never forget what Mr. Gerson told me every time I struggled and begged for help. You can do this. That reminder will echo in my head the inevitable next time that I fail. From my peers, and especially my friends, I've learned just as much, if not more. From Jordan, I learned the power of authenticity to let my identity undeniably shine through in all that I do. From Sophie, I learned that remembering the little things was one of the most powerful ways to show love. From Salila, that happiness is a decision we make every day, and that kindness always wins. And from my sister, I saw how far hard work can truly take you. But from the people who guided me my whole life, my parents, I've learned more than I could ever put into words. There is no limit on the impact my community has had on the person I am, and I'm sure all of you feel the same way. Even the freshmen in the hallway who walked a little bit too slowly that one day taught me that patience can shrink seemingly large annoyances exponentially smaller. They say that your closest friends are a reflection of your true self, but they also represent who you can become. The most successful versions of ourselves are built from our environment, a mosaic of all the people, places, and moments that shape us. What I'll remember most from the grand walls of Pittsford Sutherland High School won't be the essays, worksheets, or word problems. It'll be the people. The lunch staff who wished me a good day, my teacher who had my back through AP Physics, the crossing guard who smiled at me every morning, and my classmates who laughed with me in class and lifted me up when I was down. Each of those moments has helped me prepare me for the world beyond our small town. As we move on into that world, it's normal to be scared. I'm scared too. Our minds become bogged down with the fear of change, the fear of the unknown. However, I find comfort in this, that no matter what we do, where we go, or how successful we become, what will truly make our lives meaningful are the connections we make with the people who surround us. A few months ago, my grandfather got sick unexpectedly. On his final day, he was surrounded by the people who loved him most: his wife, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, friends, and even his brother. While I wasn't there, I was told that in a quiet moment, he looked around the room, observing his surroundings, shook his head, and simply said, This is the greatest wealth in life." In that moment, he wasn't thinking about money, achievements, or stereotypical markers of success. He was thinking about the people who filled his life with meaning. The relationships he built were his life's greatest work, and because of them, his legacy lives on in us all. So, to the class of 2025, as we move forward and meet new people, learn new things, and chase new dreams, don't forget what really matters. Our legacy is not just the degrees we collect or the zeros in our salary, but rather a living reflection of the people who have loved us, challenged us, and helped us grow into who we are meant to be. Now, will all students in the graduating class of 2025 please rise? It is my honor to lead you all in the tassel changing ceremony. Please join me now in moving our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Go ahead and take a seat. Wonderful. Thank you, Hazal. Thank you to the members of our wind ensemble, orchestra, and concert choir for enriching today's celebration. And special thanks to the music faculty, Mrs. Tammy Keller, Mrs. Heather Trappis, and Mr. Brian Borer. We appreciate you sharing your talents with us. To the extraordinary staff at Sutherland High School, a very special thanks for the years you have devoted to this class. Parents and guardians, thank you for your ever-present support and guidance of these incredible young adults and for partnering with Sutherland High School over the years. One last note of thanks. Today marks Superintendent Perro's last commencement ceremonies as he recently announced his retirement. We thank him for all of his support and leadership and wish him well on the next leg of his journey. Families and friends, as our ceremony comes to a close, please remain in your seats until after the recessional, then proceed outside to the main entrance to meet your graduate. And now I ask that you please rise as I present to you the Pittsford Sutherland High School class of 2025.